here's the reporting that was happening during the detainment of George Galloway. George Galloway claims police detained him for 9 hours. This is the kind of stuff coming out of British media. Of course, it's not much better in the United States, as you know, Patrick. What are your comments on this situation and where it fits in the overall geopolitical and world situation?
You know, the term terrorism, the way it's being bandied about now, how arbitrarily it's being bandied about, it's been watered down to such a degree it doesn't really mean anything anymore. Hence, it can be applied to just about anything that exposes state crimes, exposes state hypocrisy, exposes policy. And you need to pay attention to how the wording around these issues are being applied. We're detaining you because of the Terrorism Act, but also on the grounds that you might be a threat to national security. Then it becomes national interests. You know, how do you define national interests? Well, anything that basically makes the government look bad, anything that challenges government policy, that can be deemed under, you know, threatening national interests. This is what Marco Rubio, the type of language he was applying to the student protesters who were protesting the genocide in Gaza. So it's a real sort of evolution in how the language is being applied by the state. And the bottom line on all of this is, and I think we need to go back to the original point, by proscribing the political wing of Hamas or the political wing of Hezbollah. Hezbollah holds a large number of seats in the Lebanese parliament, okay, and has done for a long time. To quote, you know, label them as a terrorist group at the behest of the Israeli lobby. I'm talking about the United States, Britain. France didn't proscribe the funny enough, the political wing of Hezbollah, I think only until recently. The European Union, Germany, and etc., some European countries. This means that there's no way that you can have any kind of a political conversation around foreign policy. This is, to me, a huge con. And the real con is, and the real danger is, these unilateral moves by a specific set of governments, i.e. allies of Israel, that the real target is international law. Because by attacking the political wing, that means you can justify wiping out an entire parliament like the Israelis tried to do largely successfully recently with Yemen, under the guise that these are terrorists and that the population of Gaza are all terrorists or terrorist sympathizers. Therefore, you basically get carte blanche to do whatever you want. The results can be absolutely horrific, barbaric, and apocalyptic. These aren't just words we're dealing with here. It's the concept behind them and how governments are wielding and using them. That's really, I think, a huge threat to international law, international order, and civility. Quite frankly, I'm not going to exaggerate Western civilization. I think that's what's really hanging in the balance right now.